doesn't matter what you are doing now. Don't let your current position become a limitation. There are many people out there who can't make progress. They can't do nothing. They are limited, a mindset limitation. It's like a stereotype. You just know that because you are from that family, you can't travel abroad. Because you are from that background, you can't have a PhD. Because of your background, you can't live in the city. Because of your background, you can't have a car. Because of your background, you can't go to school. You can't learn a skill. You say, because I was dull from birth, everyone in my family know nothing. Because of that, I can't do it. That's already a limitation you're setting on yourself. It's a stereotype. You need to break out of that self affliction. And so you need to learn how to plan with the little that you have. I'll tell you how this works. Until you are able to set a mini target. For instance, I gave an instance how I bought a property in a village or in a bush. At that time, I knew how to buy properties in the city. But my objective was not to buy in the city. Because I understood the importance of planning from little, I embraced the bush. Anyways, today is no longer bushy. So if you understand from where you are able to plan towards your next level. It's like taking one step at a time. But if you understand where you are, you can take two steps at a time. You can take three steps at a time, maybe four steps at a time. Of course, you can't take 1,000 steps at a time. But it's important for you to learn how to move from your current situation stage to the next stage. What I really want to share now will shock you. 78.8% of people under 50s that made the first million in their lifetime at that range don't make the next million. This is because when they make the first million, certain things go wrong. Certain things go wrong. They don't understand how to plan with little. The understanding of planning with what you've got is not there. Like the prodigal son, some spend the money. They just spend it. They just spend it on things that is not beneficial to their future. They spend it on things that does not shoot them up further. Instead, they spend on things that even sinks them downward. What business do you have with the beer parlor? What business do you have with those things if you are thinking of growth? No business. So, not to fall into that trap that those people are falling into, your concern should be, how do I multiply? How do I double? How do I triple? When you start thinking in that line, because truly it is possible to triple, all you need to do is to write down, what do I need to do to triple my capital? Every increase that you make, consider it a capital. Every addition you get, consider it available for more investment. Every money you earn, if you can eat, if you can feed and pay basic bills, then consider it money to be invested into your future. What most people do, nearly 80% of people who made the first million do, is that they are not able to make another million. They can't double to 2 million. Instead, they fall off from having a million to going back to square zero, having nothing. They fall down from second step of the ladder they fall down to the ground. I don't want you to make the same mistake that these people have made. And so, planning from little, you first of all need to appreciate, number one, appreciate the fact that you've got little. Appreciate what you've got. Appreciate that you've got little. Appreciate, recognize your deficiencies. Recognize your deficiencies. You can't ignore them. You can't ignore it. Once you acknowledge that, yes, I have a little, I can't do this, I can't do that, but I want to do it. But I want to get it done. It is from that point you write, how? What do I need to do to get there? This is how you plan from little. If you turn the coin to the other side, this is why this teaching is relevant. If you turn to the other side of the coin, this is what people do. They tell you the reason they are not able to take the JAMB form is because they don't have the money to buy JAMB. So beloved, if you've passed your WAEC, you've got your 5 credits, don't stay there. Think about the JAMB form. What you should be doing will be, how do I get the money to buy the JAMB form? You should be thinking about how, what to do to buy the JAMB form. If you think in that line, you will recognize that there are some jobs you can do. There are some people you can meet. There are some prayers you can pray because God answers prayer. There are some steps you can take. But what people do, they find a reason to fail. So this is the heart of this teaching. If I have 100,000 naira, instead of spending that 100,000 naira and getting down to zero, having no money with me, I should be thinking about what I can do with it to attract increase. Don't be like the foolish ones who spend everything and have nothing. Don't be like the foolish ones who have little and don't know how to multiply. They don't even think about multiplying. Their background, their knowledge level have put them on a scale and they don't want to move forward. Before I end this teaching, there's a popular parable in scripture in Matthew of a master who wanted to go on a journey, gave talents to his servants. The servants traded, they did different things and they traded with the money the master had given. And then they attracted more for the master. One of them dug the money in the ground. Now, this teaching, this parable is also very instrumental to how to manage the little you've got. Many of us are like that servant that dug on the floor. For some reasons, he did that and he regretted ever doing it. So for you not to regret your life, learn to plan with the little that you have. Research more about every project you are going into. If you have 500,000, plan with 500,000, achieve with 500,000. Think about how you can increase your 500,000. There are very many investment alternatives that you can go into. I will share that at some point. Just keep watching Center-ECD Enterprise TV. You'll get more resources on how and what you can invest your monies into. Finally, you must discipline yourself to apply the little that you have. Have you ever wondered how those petty businesses in Africa, how they live and how they survive? Have you ever wondered how you survived when you were just earning 25,000 naira as salary? You didn't die. But now you earn 200,000 as salary, you still think it's not big enough. Don't blame it on inflation and price levels. No, it's not. As an economist, as someone who studies nations, economies, I can tell you inflation is theoretical. Because what we do is that we look at one side and don't realize that we are also growing. Our knowledge level is increasing, our energy is increasing, our income is increasing. What we look at is price levels and inflation, and then ignore the other side. If you survived with 25,000 naira, as a family man, if you survived with 50,000 naira, what makes you think you shouldn't do better when you now earn 100,000? If you were coping with 500,000 naira as a family man, what makes you think you can't cope now that you have got 1 million? There's something hidden that you need to check. There's something hidden you need to check. Maybe your lifestyle, maybe you're still spending more, obeying the Pakistan law. I don't obey Pakistan law. I understand the law. So because I understand the law, I teach myself, I discipline myself not to allow the law affect how I live my life. So finally, I've said that many times. Finally, maybe this is the very final one. My viewers, whatever you are earning now, plan with it. Live with it. Design strategies to increase what you've got. Don't make the mistake of falling down the ladder. I'm rooting for you. I don't want you to fall down the ladder. I used to have it. Doesn't help anybody. I have it. I can show it. It's what all you need for your next level. So be wise. Make use of the talent God has given to you. Be consistent. Consistency. Be consistent. Consistency. It will attract more. And as you get more, plow it back and continue. Don't underrate. Don't underestimate. Don't despise the days of your humble beginnings. Don't. Cast a little of your talent there and there. Spread it across. And you'll see in the years to come, the bread you have put across will begin to yield returns. And you will be better off. Be careful where you put your money. Be careful that little money you have. If you don't cast it in the right bread, on the right basket, if you don't spread it upon fertile ground, if you don't maximize, if you don't use them wisely, you go down the ladder. But if you apply that little money you have wisely, unfortunately, I'm not teaching you how to use your money now. If you apply that money wisely, you will discover that 1 million naira you have now, if you apply it wisely, in the short run, not even in the long run, within 3 to 5 years, you will notice that it begins to yield results, and you will be better off doing that. Thank you for watching. My name is Kenneth Enoruwa. I'll see you in my next video.